Hello everybody. This is another review I'm making. It is on the new Acer Chromebook R13, if that'll come out. There we go. So as you can see, you can read everything on there. It has up to 12-hour battery life. I'll talk to that about that in a second. USB-C, Full HD, wide field camera, and regular wireless connection, nothing crazy. But what's really cool is that it's a 2-in-1 because it's a laptop and it can become a tablet. So, first thing I'm going to talk about is battery life on this. So, I bought this primarily for being a college student. I really needed good long battery life, so I saw 12 hours. I thought that was great. It doesn't go for the full 12 hours. It goes really for a little bit over 11. It's more or less 10 or 11, depending if you do get the full charge or not. So 10 or 11 hours, not too bad, especially for something that's as high powered as this. This is going to be a little bit higher powered than other Chromebooks because it has the new installment of allowing you to put apps on there. It is a tablet, as I was saying, and they're actually starting to treat these 2-in-1 laptops as tablets as well. So, for example, I could actually get one of the debatable things about whether or not to get a Chromebook is Microsoft Word. There's actually apps out there for the Android for you to look at Microsoft Word documents and to actually create Microsoft Word documents. That's one of the documents that you can get now these days, which is great. That Acer and Google has recognized these flaws and decided to make these changes since the R11. So what's really cool about this is that it's a Chromebook, so it's using Google, and strictly only Google. So as you can see, there's Google Chrome, the web browser, but then there's also Gmail, and you have to access your computer with Gmail because you're using your Google Drive account. So everything gets stored in the cloud. There's Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and of course YouTube. Now, what is really cool, I'll see if I can find it, is that they do have an offline mode. There it is, offline mode. So anything that you want will be saved in the offline mode, so that later on, when you do want it uploaded onto your account in the cloud, but you don't have Wi-Fi, it will, next time you get Wi-Fi access, it will send it to your cloud automatically. So that's great. So that's one of the issues I've heard about, is that what do you do if you run out of, if you don't have any internet? So, obviously, it is going to be primarily wanting to be using internet, because it is only a Chromebook, and it only has 32 gigabytes of internal RAM. There is some things on Amazon that says that there's a 64 gigabyte internal drive of this model going to be made, and I think it's $50 more. This was I got it on Amazon for $400, and that's right when it came out. In, I believe it was October, mid-October. So I don't know if the price is still there on that. So it is really cool. It has really nice finish. As far as things go, the mouse is really easy to use because it's very much like MacBook Pros from what I've heard online, and I've tried the MacBook Pros, and it's very, very similar. For as far as clicking wise, it's okay. It does a decent job. It can get confusing. It can get a little annoying at times because it does have a loud click, but it's a very definite click, so you won't mistakenly click it by accident, which people have had issues with that as well. It also does come with a 1-year warranty, and it also comes, depending on where you get it from, it has the capabilities of different warranties as well, and it will also come with 100 gigabytes, or megabytes, I think, of storage for your Google Drive account. So that's a big selling point right there, is that you do get a lot of storage. I've used this Google Drive account for, I believe, 2 years roughly now, and I've only have used up maybe 10. So 100 is a lot, and I've used this throughout school projects all the time. What's nice about the projects too is when you're working with somebody on a document or a presentation PowerPoint, if you have a friend who does have the Google Drive account, you can share it with them, and they can share their work with you, and you guys can both make notes so each other can see. So it's a lot easier working in groups and partners now, and you don't have as big of the issues that I used to have when I was back in high school when Google Drive wasn't a thing. So the last thing I'll talk about is graphics. It's 1080p full HD. It looks wonderful. It's great. I'm going to show you what it looks like just in a second. Sorry about that. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's folded. So here we go. So here's one of the modes that it has where it's folded like this. This is great for if you're going to watch a movie. And it looks much better than the phone's giving justice. As you can see, the screen is touch. It is the screen is a touch based. If it will let me. Oh, that's why it's still logging me out. See, that's how you have to log in. But yeah, that's what it looks like when it's completely down as the pad. And as you can see, you can change it to landscape as well. And you can also move it up so it looks kind of weird like that. Some people think that looks really nice. So, yeah. And the reason why it's not doing anything is because it has an auto lock on there. So it's not going to read it because I accidentally pressed that. And then the last thing is it has its own security, internet security. So that was also another big selling point for me too. So I hope you like this video. I hope this helps you out. Great for if you're just going to be using YouTube or if you're just an average student. This is a great laptop for you. $400. Kind of a little expensive as far as how cheap some laptops are, and even Chromebooks, but This is much better made and much better quality.